Time for an adventure.
Ladies and gents, thanks for clicking on the video then. So as you can tell, there's not going to be any sunsets or time lapses today. The weather is brutal, but we all know this is my thing. But I'm out for my daily exercise and we've got an 8-mile route to do. But I'm not going to bore you with all the scenic stuff. In this video, I want to talk to you about some wild camping luxury items that we can purchase for under £15. Let's go. So my first bit of gear I bought through this lockdown was a portable radio. Now, radio's never really crossed my mind from when I've been out camping. Sometimes I've just took my phone, my earplugs, bang them in, have a listen to some music or some videos, but never really considered a portable radio. So this purchase came in at £12.99 and I'll be carrying that with me this year. So it's always nice to have something going on in the background whilst we're asleep, or even trying to get to sleep, or even in the evening listen to those banging tunes. So it weighs sod all. I won't bore you with some specs. What I'll do now is I'll just put it on the screen for you where it was from. So what I'm interested to know as well is how many of you guys take a little portable radio with you when you're out for a day's hike and a wild camp. So the next purchase coming in at number 2, it's the Sawyer Inline quick fill adapter. And if you don't know what one of them is, let's have a look. So in recent wild camps, you guys have seen me use the Osprey hydration bladder. Now that can be a pain in the arse when you want to take it out and fill it up. So what I bought was the Sawyer filter adapter for the Osprey water bladder. And all it is you just connect the tap onto the end of your filter. So then what you'll be able to do then is fill your hydration bladder whilst it's in situ inside your backpack. So that came in at £11.82. It might seem a lot for what it is, but for me, that just makes filling water into my hydration bladder a lot easier. So my next item then, it's a recent purchase, and that is the Tomsu 750ml titanium pot. Under £15, and that's going to be part of my cook kit. Which brings me on to the next item as well, is my Licksada Burner. That was under £15, and that has been with me up quite a few mountains last year and has been a very good bit of kit, and it's never let me down. So these two combined cost less than £30, but if you already have a burner and you want a good titanium pot, certainly have a look at the Tomsu range. I have got the 550ml pot as well, but that, it doesn't really do me that well. It's good for boiling water for a dehydrated meal, and that's about as far as it goes. So the Licksada Burner then, so you can use these two in combination with each other. I would say there's enough water to boil up in that for a dehydrated meal and a small coffee as well. And all my cooking kit contents will fit inside of that. So there'll be the gas canister, the burner, a lighter, and that little cloth you saw in one of my latest videos that I purchased. That is good for wiping any water residue out. So the Tomsu pot comes in then at £14.37, which for a lightweight bit of titanium, that's not a bad price whatsoever. I've seen them for around the £30 mark on some websites, which I do begrudge paying. Yeah. Number 4 on the list, Bridgedale Cool Fusion socks. Now in the winter I do use some merino wool Bridgedale socks, heavy. I've got them on now actually. Feet are lovely and warm and they're doing just the job. But ready for when spring and summer come, I want some socks that I can rely on. Now when we did the Heart of Wales line trail last year, I had them on, covered 14 mile, and combined with my Salomon boots, they performed really well. Jesus Christ, it is horrible out here. I do apologise if you're struggling to hear me. It's quite windy. But yeah, the Bridgedale Cool Fusion socks, they're certainly a must for me. Next on the list, I've purchased another Trekology Aluft 2 pillow. Let's get that off the screen. That pillow is very comfy, highly rate it, and I know amongst the wild camping community, there's quite a few people that own one. This weather is absolutely brutal. The rain, the wind, and here's my fan club. Now, I'm not going to tell you what else I've purchased through lockdown, because if my other half's watching this video, she's going to, she's going to shaft me a good one. But anyway, moving on to the next one. This is the last one. So my next purchase through lockdown was a Type-C USB storage device. Now you may think, what's that got to do with wild camping? Well, for those of you that are vloggers, YouTubers amongst us, or even Instagrammers, if you use any editing software and you use your phone, I use this little device to transfer my videos from my mobile device onto this storage device. So sometimes I sit there in my tent at night and I'm there copying my videos over onto this USB device. Certainly makes it a lot easier for me when it comes to editing. And the reason for that is because I haven't got to plug my phone in to the computer. I just plug the USB straight in and the videos are there. Again, this was under £15. This one that you're seeing on screen now is a little bit different to the one I've got, but they do work with iOS and Type B and Type C as well. You can get different ones. So there you go. That is my gear that I've purchased for under £15 during lockdown. And these bits of kits are going to get thoroughly used this year when we're allowed out. And to end, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to those that have stuck with me during lockdown. I know there's been some weeks where I haven't put a video out, but that's just me. I just don't feel I want to put content out for the sake of it. And these videos, these little top tip videos, are here to help you guys out. There'll be links in the description to all the items that I've purchased that you've seen, not what I've actually purchased. But anyway, thanks for joining me, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you on another lockdown adventure. Go steady. Shit, it's windy. See you on the next one.